Welcome back. It is day 6 of our 30-day financial literacy challenge. And today we're going to talk about a few investing basics. Just 2 concepts that I want you to understand really early on. One is compound interest. If you're not already aware, compound interest is just this idea that if I invest money and that money makes interest, I then make interest on my investment and the interest when the interest accrues again. Let me break this down. I'm going to make up some numbers, make up some timelines, just so that you can see it at work. Imagine that you're making 10% on your money over the course of the year. So if I invest $100, at the end of the year, I would have $110. At the end of the second year, I would actually make 10% on the $110, now meaning instead of only making $10, I actually made $11 and now I'm up to $121. And so that's compound interest. Now, it doesn't sound real glamorous with the numbers that I just gave, but what is incredible about compound interest is the more time it's given, the more ridiculous the numbers get. So compound interest, the idea that my investment makes interest, and then my investment and the interest makes interest, and then my investment and the interest makes more interest. And so now there's this compounding effect. It's awesome. That's the first thing I want you to know today. The second thing I want you to know today is about diversification. That is a fancy word for mixing some things up. Instead of being invested all in one area, like a single stock or a single type of stock, even if it's in a mutual fund, instead of just one mutual fund, diversification means let's mix it up. Let's make sure that you're invested in multiple different things, in multiple different categories. And so if we just take the idea of mutual funds, and if you're not familiar with a mutual fund, it just means it's a bunch of stocks together. Instead of there being one stock and my money goes up and down with one company, it means that there are multiple, usually hundreds. So imagine each finger was 100. So I got 500 companies here, right? And as those companies go up and down, no one company going down is going to make the fund go down. And that's called diversification. That's being invested in multiple things. So the idea there is I could be invested in a certain type of mutual fund that, let's say it's tech stocks. So all 500 are in the tech sector. And so my money is going to grow as the tech sector grows. But then there's other funds for like the healthcare sector, or just, there's things called like large cap, which is large capitalization. It just means the really big companies. So your Coca-Colas of the world, your Fords and Toyotas of the world, these big companies that have been around for a really long time. So there are different types of stocks, there are different types of category of stock, and the idea of diversification is don't put all of your eggs in one basket, mix it up. All right, let us know in the comments if you have questions about that, or if there's something about either diversification or compound interest that you've experienced that you want to share with others. Let us know in the comments, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more.